to increase your yearly sales by $100,000? This was a question I was just asked. How do I increase my sales by 100 grand? What do I have to do? The number sounds great, but what do I actually have to do? So we did a breakdown. This was a member of the DYB group. It was so easy once we had the numbers and once we had a plan in place. I want to show you with roundabout numbers how easy it is to attain that $100,000 if you look at it in smaller pieces. As they always say, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So instead of just putting $100,000 extra amount of money that you want to gross this year, let's make a plan on how to get that. It's amazing how easier it looks once it's all broken down. So I put on this whiteboard here. I'm going to have to pull it back a little bit. We're going to explain it as I go through. So you'll see in the green in the top, it's the $100,000. So let me get this straight so you can actually see it. So the $100,000. What we have to know is a couple factors. It's not a lot. We need our average job size. I rounded out these numbers so the math would be a little easier. But you should know your average job size. You could actually, if you don't know it, you can look at your gross sales last year or last month, how many jobs were completed, and divide it, and that would be your average job size. So on this example, we have a $4,000 amount average job size. Like I said, I rounded these up so the math would be a little easier to show on the board here. So $100,000 divided by the 4,000 is 25. So it's 25 jobs extra done this year will bring us to our 100,000 increased goal. So we know right now, we know our 4,000, we know we need to do 25 more jobs. Well, at least now, instead of just saying we want to make $100,000, we actually know how many jobs we have to do. So now we have to figure out how we're going to get these 25 jobs. So the other very important number is your close ratio. Your close ratio is, if you went on 10 estimates, how many of them would you land? Some of us, depending on where the leads are coming from, where these phone calls are originating from, is sometimes where they're going to come. If they're just finding you off your Google page, they're finding you as a flyer that was stuck in a mailbox. Sometimes if they're just finding you from your truck driving by, they don't know what kind of company you are, they don't know what kind of work you do. So your close ratio might be a little lower if you're actually closing these people. Your pricing might scare them off. But if you're working for us, we work with a lot of past customers, past customer referrals. We actually screen our calls coming in, ask them questions before they're allowed to book an appointment. So our close ratio is a little higher at 50%. So, all right, we know our average job size is 4,000. We know we need 25 extra jobs this year to reach our additional $100,000 goal. We know we have a 50% close ratio. So we know now that, because of the close ratio is 50, so if you times the 25, we need 50 additional leads coming through the door at a 50% close ratio. So we're going to close half the leads that come through the door. So we need the 50 leads. If we close half of those, that will reach our 25. Depending on those, you can actually plug in your own numbers there. If you don't know your close ratio, you should really take a look at that, and you take a look at your average job size. So, okay, we know we have to have 50 opportunities to bid on things, 50 additional opportunities to bid on things to increase $100,000. So, okay, at first we were looking at, we needed an extra $100,000. Now we're breaking it down. Now we know we have to complete 25 jobs and we need 50 leads. How are you going to get those leads? Networking, Facebook advertising, depending on how you're going to get it. But what the great part is to increase that $100,000, you need to close less than one lead a week. One lead a week. That is pretty cool. That's more or less one lead every 2 weeks. So now what we got to do is we got to work on the additional crew to take care of that additional work. And if you want to increase this by 200, just double all this. Of course, you're not going to double your close ratio. You're not going to double your average job size. What you do is you're going to double the amount of jobs you need to close and you're going to double the number of opportunities that you need to bid on with your close ratio of 50%. If you want to actually do less bidding, what you have to do is work on increasing your close ratio. I hope this little quick snapshot helped. I'd love to be able to go over this with you, tailor it to your own. So if you'd like to reach out to me, I'm Ron at dybcoach.com. That's Ron at dybcoach.com. It's late at night when I put this up. I just thought of it right now. But you can also find me on Facebook. I'd love to chat with you. Send me a message. Comment on this. If you'd like to go over and see if we could figure out how to increase your sales by $50,000, $100,000, or maybe even ratio so it's a little higher, I would love to talk to you. I'm Ron Ramsden. I'm a DYB coach. I am also a painting contractor up here in New England. Enjoy the day. I help painters work on their business so they don't have to work in their business. Have a great day. Happy selling.